I'm going to try to skip through the commons. I can't read every single card or we'll be here all year. But I am going to slow down when I get to the rares. I'm going to put the commons over here. If you guys have any questions about the cards or abilities, please throw me a comment below. I'd love to explain them. It'll also give me an idea for future videos. June, Haru, Spirit Oasis, Crescent Island Temple. So here's one of the temples. I believe there's actually 5 temples. They're going to be very hard to run in limited. So if you're doing drafts, if you're doing sealed, I would not take the temples. I mean, if you get a couple, you can try to make a deck work. It's going to be hard though, but they are cool if you can get them working. But good luck with that. And then we got Appa the Steadfast Guardian alternate art. Very cool. He's going to be a fun card for sure. One of the allies. It's great. Whenever you cast a spell from exile, you get a creature. When he enters, you can airbend any number of permanents. If you don't know what airbend is, it exiles. So this card exiles any number of target non-land permanents I control. And it puts them in exile. And then I can recast those cards, any of those permanents, for 2 mana. So people will use this on creatures with come into play effects. Or you could use this to remove all your guys from the board and then do a board wipe, like Wrath of God, or I don't even know if that's legal anymore because of the name, but any kind of board wipe like that. And then you could just use your mana after the board wipe to put all those creatures back into play, including big ones that could be game changers. So very cool card. Probably will see some use in Commander, definitely. Probably won't be the Commander, but very cool card. So very happy to have that. Lightning Strike. Been reprinted a gajillion times. I mean, unless they give it a different name and it does the same thing. But Lightning Bolt was the OG, was just too powerful for 1 mana. So now we have Lightning Strike. And another one of the basic tap lands. So very good start. I can't complain at all on that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put that here. We'll put the foils here. So we'll do exotics, rares, foils, and then I'll leave the uncommons over here. The commons will be off to the side. They don't really matter too much. I also have a pile for basic lands and tokens, which helps me sort everything out. So when I put this all away later. All right. Got a clue. Got an earthbending lesson. There's the green lesson. If you watch the other video, I've opened a couple of the other colors. Cat owl. Ooh. Prosperity, a throwback card. I actually want to put this in my commander deck. I like playing cards like Howling Mine and stuff that help everybody out. It's actually a really cool pull. I'm definitely going to use this myself, so love to see stuff like that. I honestly didn't even know this was in the set. I don't know if this is actually in the set. Was that TLE, TLA? Okay, so this is the Eternal set. So I can use this in Commander, but I surely can't use it anywhere else. But very cool. That's neat. I wasn't expecting that. How cool. I love this card. I used to use this all the time in multiplayer. When the games would start getting stale and boring, you prosperity give everybody like 3 or 4 cards, and it jump starts the game real quick. So very neat. I love seeing that. Super cool. Okay, the Romako. So it's one of the new rare lands. I got the blue one earlier. Makes you draw a card, discard a card. This one makes spirit creatures. And the crazy part is the spirit creatures in this set, it says this token can't block or be blocked by non-spirit creatures. So if you don't have spirits, you can do a lot of fun things with equipment with these spirits. So I'm curious to see if anyone makes use of any of that. Destroy target attacking creature, airborne target creature you control. I just think the mechanics in this set are going to be incredible for the game. Very fun. You're going to see a lot of the metas change with this. So basic land. Very cool. Can't complain about. Oh, I got a double rare. Look at that. Got the Earthbender Ascension as well. All right. I'm very excited about the prosperity. So you don't need to get $1 million cards in this game to have a lot of fun. That's what I love about Magic. You know, you play Pokemon, you buy a box, and if you don't hit one of the top cards, you're kind of bummed out. But I've never bought a play booster box of Magic and been bummed out. Like, you know what, you may not get all the pain or shock lands, or you may not get any of the crazy stuff like that, but you always have fun, including if you play the game. If you're just buying these cards to make money, probably not a good idea, but if you play the game, enjoy the game, love the art, then you'll never have a bad time. And thankfully the prices are coming back down. Not crazily, but they are moving down, which is nice. Nice to see. I'm sure when Marvel comes out next year, that's gonna be a problem. Marvel's just huge because of comics. I think people underestimate it. So I think that's gonna get out of control, but we'll see what happens. I do like that they print the play boxes into Oblivion. That actually makes a big difference because it lets people not have to worry about just the collector stuff. You may not get a $25,000 card, but you will get all the stuff you need to play. So, oh, and these cards are, oh, there's the new Soka. Cool. I think I saw her in the background there. Yep. That's going to be probably a commander as well, to be honest with you. You're going to be able to build an entire ally deck around Soka. So it's got menace, prowess. So every time you cast a non-creature spell, it gets +1/+1. Other allies have menace and prowess, so they all grow at the same time. And whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you get another ally. So this card like self-fulfills its own destiny. So pretty powerful, pretty neat. Can't complain about any of that. Not at all. And I'm a big fan of lots of colors, so I love gold cards. Very cool. All right, let's keep moving. Gotten a really good box so far. I mean, I'm assuming this is all just from the first box. Maybe not. I don't remember what rows I put the boosters in, but crazy. Gotten very good stacks so far. I have no complaints. A token. I'm going to start moving a little faster through this stuff now that we've talked about a lot of the abilities. Cruel Administrator, got a foil of him earlier. Okay, got the Team Master. And Zuko Conflicted. Cool. He's going to be kind of weird. Weird card. I'll take it. Nothing too crazy. I love food tokens for some reason. I don't know if it's just because food's great, but I'm not sure. But I got a double rare out of there. Can't complain. I just hope I see, because I'm going to be mainly focused on Commander and playing in real life, I only really need one of any good card. So that's going to be nice. So if I do end up getting duplicates or cards that I just wouldn't build a Commander deck around, I'll probably get rid of them. I will most likely have a standard deck as well, but I'm mainly just going to focus on building Commander decks and having fun. And I'll probably be using Spell Table too, so maybe if this channel takes off, I can start playing with viewers and people around. That'd be pretty exciting, doing giveaways. Serpent, I love that. That's a crazy picture. Buzzard Wasp Colony. Alright, Avatar's Wrath. Oh, is this the new board wipe? Yeah, you choose up to one creature and it airbends the whole board other than that one creature. So if you have one big creature in play or one creature you want to attack with, you can do this. It airbends everything else. And then your opponent can't cast spells except for from their hand. So all the cards that get exiled from this, you can play your creatures back down right away and get all their come into play abilities, but they don't. And then this gets exiled. So that's going to be very powerful. I don't know if they're going to end up banning that or not for Commander. That'd be really powerful, but we'll see. Because you could just have like Phage the Untouchable out and just be like, oh, Avatar's Wrath, wipe everyone's boards, and then attack and kill whoever you want. I don't know. Stuff like this is really powerful in Commander, but this is going to be really cool in Standard, for sure. Yeah, we got the trusty Boomerang. And the full land swamp. Look at that tree in the background. That's cool. It kind of looks like a mushroom. You can use this card to represent a double face card. So this is one of the placeholder cards where if you have a double face card, you can use this because obviously you wouldn't be able to flip it if you got like a black back on your sleeve, and you can't use clear sleeves because that'd be cheating. So you put this in your deck, and then when you draw it, you go to play this card, and then you swap your card back out. So pretty neat little placeholder card there. Yeah, this card's gonna be crazy. I'm curious to see if they ban this in Commander or not. It seems really powerful to be able to just remove everybody's creatures from the board and walk all over everybody for a turn. Because then, like, the guy to your right, or the person to your right, sorry, could, I mean, they're going to have 3 people take their turns, your turn, and 2 more people before they get to go with 0 creatures on the board, so that really sucks for them. So it definitely punishes more people, or some people more than others. But we'll see. And we got a dragon token, firebending 4, crazy. Okay. Alright, Dragonfly Swarm. This is going to be really good and limited. If you get this to draft, you can build your blue-red lesson deck. This will help deal damage here. Pretty cool. Not a bad card at all. Toph, the Blind Bandit, Tundra Tank. I love vehicles. I don't know why I like vehicles. Yeah, their Drift had really fun vehicles as well. Okay, so this is makes it so it can't block, or you can steal it and beat them down with their own stuff. Great. Here is the Artificer. Here's the artifact guy of the set. And we get a Zula Always Lies. That'll probably be good and limited, but I don't see that being played anywhere else. It's just not powerful enough for 2 mana. I mean, you can completely kill a creature or do something else. But you get both, I guess, so we'll see. Probably not. Foils. Yeah, this is a really crazy set. I'm really enjoying just the set mechanics and everything. Changing everything up is going to be very fun. I'm sure a lot of stuff's going to be broken that people haven't figured out yet. I like that for a clue. So the uncommons. Gotta make sure I keep these sorted. Tiger Dillo. Ridiculous. Some of the stuff they make is off the charts. Okay, so there's Toph, the first metal bender. I believe I already have this one. There's this one, and then there's a pre-release version, which obviously we're not going to get here because we're not at a pre-release. So this is just the base version, I believe, if I'm not crazy. But I still love how that looks. Really cool card. This is the same one I got earlier. That was the alternate art, but this is the regular one. And it's just going to be a great card. Because of the non-token artifacts you control or lands, you're going to be able to do a lot of stuff with them. So, very cool. We got a basic island here. Fun. I already got 2 of these then, so that's great. See, so I can keep the other one and I can sell one. We'll see. That might be part of a standard deck, though. I guess it depends. There's a lot of artifact decks right now that would go into, but kind of the wrong color. Okay, Sunward, that's super good for limited. Sparring dummy. Alright, Airbender Ascension. There's the white one. Airbend up to 1 creature when it comes in. Whenever a creature you control enters, put a quest counter on it. Then at the beginning of your end step, if this enchantment has 4 or more quest counters on it, exile up to 1 target creature you control. So you pretty much just airbend it again, but you don't have to pay for it. Very cool. The Super Bear. So you see the reflection. See, it has an ability where if you have something, if you sacrifice something, you get 2+1/+1 counters. So he's a little tiny bear, and then he's a big bear if you sacrifice some. It's pretty funny. I like how they make the art fit the abilities on these cards. Very neat. Another limited land. There's the blue-red. And we got an ally. But you're going to need a lot of these probably in this set, so it's good to get. Good to get. Oh, good, got another bear counter. I know that this, hopefully we get one of the Earth Kings. That'd be pretty cool. But you can see what this bear goes to, but Bear King, or the Earth King, summons a 4/4 bear. Oops, I'm already getting into the uncommons. Okay, commons. Uncommons. Momo, he's going to be good. Katara. There's a lot of really good cards in this set. It's going to be the unlucky Cabbage Birch. That's funny, actually, if you read what he does. There's the Black Temple, the Obsessive Pursuit. Oh, we got another Toph. Oh, the foil version. Oh, very neat. I didn't even know there was a foil version. Okay, so this is the showcase, and it's foil. So, man, I'm getting a lot of metal benders out of this. It's my 3rd one already. I'm not going to complain. It's a really good card, and I think it's going to be one of the popular ones. So, I can't complain at all. Very cool. I'll take that all day. Get these in perfect sleeves. Perfect. These are Dragon Shield perfect fits. They might be Voltex too. They make really good perfect fit sleeves as well. So, oh, I guess it said. Does it say on there? I can't tell. Oh, duh, that's not even a sleeve. Ultra Pro. Sorry, Ultra Pro. When they used to make sleeves, they used to have these same little silver things on the bottom that said Ultra Pro on them. That's what I was looking for. I apologize. That was actually just the card. And for anyone who doesn't know, I believe it's rares and up. They put this little metallic seal on the card. So if you ever wondered what that was, that's so people have a harder time trying to counterfeit these cards. And I believe they only put them on rare and higher rarity cards. So, but if you were interested, that's why they make them, or that's why those little dots are there. Let me guess, another Toph in this pack. Oh, that's cool. Energy bending, that'll be used. Cool. White Lotus reinforcements. Zhongzhong the Deserter. Soka the Bold Boomerang. Okay. Here's one of the other Sokas. Oh, cool. I got one of the Foil Co lands. Okay. Wow, 3 rares in 1 pack? That's actually crazy. Foil. So we got a Soka, a Realm of Co, and we got an Aang at the Crossroads. This has a flip side, doesn't it? Okay, so there's one of the double-sided cards I was talking about. So you can't, if you put this in and you have a black back on the sleeve, the only way you'd be able to do it is like take it out and turn it around, and you could keep damaging your card. So they made these replacement cards for something like this, where you play with this in the deck, and then when you draw it, you just put this into play as what you need it to be. Like you keep it off to the side in your deck box. You don't want to just have it laying out, or they're going to know what you're playing. But pretty cool that they did that, because they obviously knew that was going to be an issue. And then we got the shiny land. Cool. I'll take that as well. I don't feel like there's a lot of really bad cards in this set. I feel like you could build decks around most of this. Well, that's my next 10 packs for that video. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you like the content.